Good morning. Today we will speak about Zekher LeMahatsit HaShekel and Matanot LaEvyonim. This class is dedicated in honor and for the Atzlaha of Kobe and Galia Asaraf and their family. Be'ezrat Hashem, all the support that you give the community, may Hashem give you more and more, and you'll have the ability to do more and more for people. So speaking about Zekher LeMahatsit HaShekel, as we learned last week, we are at this time of the year when Bet HaMikdash was built. We would give actual Mahatsit HaShekel. Today we only have Zekher, commemorating Mahatsit HaShekel. What is that Mahatsit HaShekel going for? It's going just for the annual expenses, the day-to-day expenses that the Bet HaMikdash has. They need money. They need money to buy korbanot. They need money, for the sacrifice. They need money to buy for like woods and whatever they needed. So each one of Am Yisrael had to bring half a shekel. Now, of course, other people, gave more money later, just as a donation, but that was an obligation for each and every one of us to give. Therefore, to commemorate what they did back then, we are giving Zekher, a commemoration for Mahatsit HaShekel. And it's important to not say that it's a Mahatsit HaShekel, because then it's like dedicating something to Bet HaMikdash, and anything that is being dedicated to Bet HaMikdash has holiness that has to go to Bet HaMikdash, and we don't have Bet HaMikdash today, so you enter a problem, and therefore it's very important to say that it's only Zecher LeMahatsit HaShekel, and therefore you can give it to Bet Knesset or some of those organizations that support Torah that are somewhat like Bet HaMikdash Me'at, like a small little Bet HaMikdash, Bet Midrash, Bet Knesset, and so on and so forth. Now, how much shall we bring? So the halacha says that it shall be 9 grams of pure silver. I googled it. It comes to a little bit more than $9. So it's better to give let's say $10, and that $10 goes per person. Per person means a husband, a wife, and the children. Now, so let's say a family with 4 or 5 children, they have to bring $60 or $70. Now, some people, it's hard for them. You can't ask them for such amount, so it's better to give. Maybe they can do $10 for the father, $10 for the mother, and then for each of the children, if they're in Israel, in the land of Israel, they could give actual HaShekel, which also has the name, but it's not the worth of the $10 that we're saying. But nevertheless, something is also having them doing the mitzvah. And here in America, you give 10 and 10 and then a quarter. If even that a person cannot do, can give only a quarter, just a quarter of $1, that coin, and it's fine. Now, if you thinking of Zecher LeMahatsit HaShekel, some people say, we give it right before the Megillah. When the fast ends, they have a few minutes, they collect all the money, and why is that? So really, it doesn't have to happen then. But if you think about it, you read Parashat Shekalim, that's when everyone remembers that we have to give Zecher LeMahatsit HaShekel. Now, they don't have money on them on Shabbat. And then after Shabbat, half the people are forgetting. So when is the best time to have everyone together and have their money right there, cash? Is right before the Megillah, and therefore the Rabbi reminds everybody, and they give it right there. Also, another thing that I would like to speak about is Matanot LaEvyonim, to do it from early enough. Why? Because a lot of people live in area. If you live in Brooklyn, I'm sure you can find people to support. Or if you live in areas like there is a lot of Jewish people, so there's always people that you can support, and you need to do Matanot LaEvyonim on the day of Purim. So what do? Either in the morning right after Tefillah, you tell the Rabbi, you giving? You have people you giving, and I'll tell you yes. Then you give it to him. Then, and you are covered. He gives for you that same day. Even better than that, you go to the Rabbi before, 2-3 days before. Tell him, Hacham, I have Matanot LaEvyonim. here is the money, please give it to either if you have specific people that you know that they need, or he knows other people and then he does it for you. In case you don't have, you live in an area like Upper East Side, you don't really know people, please reach out to me. I am collecting for people that are families in Israel and local people as well. I wish you a great day. B'ezrat Hashem, we should always be able to give and with a good heart, and be able to do it also with respect to others. I wish you all a great day.